What is up, YouTube? Today we are looking at a pair of Adidas Forum highs. If you know me, you know I love a high top sneaker, and I do really love the aesthetics of the Adidas Forum highs. Today's sneaker though is a little different. This sneaker is entitled the Jeremy Scott Forum Wings 1.0 Money. Yeah, I can't sing, so I apologize. Let's get into it. It is your boy, your dog, your brother from another mother, aka the lifestyle surgeon, aka Dr. Vassell, aka Wayne. And welcome Crep Check crew to another Crep Check. And to those of you who are new here, what we do on Crep Check is we check out everything sneaker related. And today is no different. Let's get into today's sneaker. Today's sneaker is Jeremy Scott's spin on the Forum high. And if you know me, you know I love a Forum high. Am I going to love this sneaker though? Let's get into it. So as you know, I like to do on Crep Check, I like to start at the box. And here we have the box. It is white, bright, stands out. It has the iconic 3 stripes. We know it has the leaf on both aspects there, the anterior and posterior, whichever one you want to call what. And then we also have a man like Jeremy Scott on the sides, letting us know that this is New York, Beverly Hills, Paris. The Paris is in reverse. Jeremy Scott. This box does stand out as something different. The colors are very bright and vibrant and they pop against each other. And then Jeremy Scott just dropping his deets on there also lets you know. Now, the size tag reads JS Forum Wings 1.0 Money. And the item code is Q46154. The colorway is sea brown, granite and sea brown. And the size, as you guys know, is my size, a size 11. In case anybody wants to send me some free sneakers, I'm always up for free sneakers. So let's get into this. When we pop the hood, we are greeted with white paper. Kind of has an off gold Adidas sign, the leaf kind of sign. And then when we peeled this back, we get money. Get these out. To the side. Yeah. Look at those. Tell me you've seen these before. I know you ain't seen these before. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about these sneakers. Are these drip or would you guys and gals skip? That's what I want to know. What are my first impressions? My first impressions are, I like them. I like the Forum highs a lot. I like a high sneaker and the Forums just bang differently. So from the basis of the silhouette is winning. It's going to have to do a lot wrong to get out of my good books. Now, what I like about this sneaker, this collaboration in particular of the Forum highs, is the colors. The base of the sneaker is cream, and then it's accentuated by different hues of green. We've got the deep, deep green, you guys can see hopefully, of the free stripes and around the body, and the lighter greens that fleck throughout the body to indicate the dollar bills. And this busy upper with the hues of green and cream against just this very simple, relaxed and chilled cream midsole sit nicely. What I want to do is to get my forums to just kind of show you guys. So hold up.
5 minutes later.
Just because I want you guys to appreciate how different this is when we talk about the colorway. So look at the difference in this silhouette. You would almost be forgiven for thinking this is a very different sneaker because of the colorway. It's just that energetic. It takes your eyes away from the actual look of the silhouette. So that's the comparison, just so you guys can see kind of what the uncollaborated normal Forum 1 high is. Just a beautiful, beautiful silhouette. Let's get into this review proper. Starting anteriorly at this sneaker and looking at the outsole and midsole, the aesthetics are very similar to that I've mentioned previously of the Forum. So I'm not going to go too deep into that. You want to see that one, or the base, I'll pop a link up that you guys can go and check out. So you can see, click the link above to look at that review. It's basically the one I showed you. Outsole, come midsole is a cream, a rich cream, kind of like an off-white, then hits this material upper, which is a complete contrast. The material upper throughout this sneaker represents dollar bills, but it's not a normal dollar bill. It doesn't have a president on it. It has, I'm only going to hazard a guess to say Jeremy Scott. I don't know, but it has a different face on it. And throughout it, it's kind of like a collage of different sections of a dollar bill that makes up the whole upper. Now, if we continue superiorly up the anterior portion of this sneaker, we then come to the laces. Now, the laces are flat, kind of woven, and the eye stays have a nice cream ring around it that contrasts the body. Up the sneaker, posterior to the laces, is the tongue, and the tongue continues to match the pattern, the patchwork, the abstract feel. I'm going to say feel. It's not really feel because it's exactly the same. The pattern of the upper. And then as we progress up, we reach a portion of the tongue. I don't know if I get you guys to see. I'm going to take this off quickly. You can appreciate there. You see that strip there is a strip of white leather. I'm not sure why it's there. My guess is it's to help give the tongue structure, because the tongue, apart from that, is all material. And then as we continue up the tongue, we reach the Adidas logo, very clear. And then we flip round and we can see at the back of the tongue, we got the same face that makes up the face of the bills on the upper of this sneaker. Then as we come to the inlet of the ankle, we notice there is a dark, rich green. It's very similar, but I'm going to say it's not exactly. It's a bit deeper and darker than the free stripes. That is made of leather, and it's got lots of cushioning inside. And I can confirm it is super, super comfortable. Just as you would expect. If you've worn a Forum, you will know that they are very comfortable. You will notice as we continue inside, if you look, the insole basically says Jeremy Scott. Jeremy Scott did this, if you didn't know. New York, Paris, exactly kind of what it said on the box. And it's still that deep, rich green with the text being in white, so it pops against it. Let's start medially on this sneaker. So if we look medially, just as we expect, and we start inferiorly at the midsole, we have what I love about the Forums, where they just split the midsole and show you the technology that's keeping your feet comfortable. They show you the foam midsole, and then it has that mesh pattern which separates the posterior and the anterior aspects of the midsole. That is common to the forums, including this pattern, this plastic detail here that goes around the midsole, separating the midsole from the body. It helps to give the sneaker structure, shape, and just adds to the comfort. Then as we continue to progress up, we have the free stripes. The free stripes are leather and they are a rich, deep green. Not as deep as the green in the ankle inlets, but still a very deep, rich green and almost similar in color to this plastic detail here. Then as we continue to progress up, we have, which I didn't mention when we looked anteriorly at the sneaker, because I was going to mention it here, we have the ankle strap, a detail that I love on the forums. And the ankle strap isn't spared of the patchwork pattern of the dollar bills. Laterally on the sneaker, so we've mentioned one detail so far about this sneaker, which is money, which you can see all over the sneaker. But we now come to mention the other detail, which is wings. And we have our wing. Now, I'll put that to the side for a moment and come back to talk to that. Beneath this, I want to show you the aesthetics. So the aesthetics are very similar to the medial side of this sneaker. The difference is really at the midsole, there is no windowing, which is typical of a forum, as you can see with these forums. On the medial aspect, you have the window. If I get that tag out of the way, you have the window, and laterally you don't. The aesthetics on the lateral aspect are very similar to that on the medial aspect. The difference is here, and this is what I didn't mention on the medial side, which I'll go back to show you, is we have the Adidas logo. When we flip around to this side, we have Jeremy Scott's signature, letting you know, in case you didn't know, that Jeremy Scott did this. You get me? So that's the main differences when we're talking about the sole. Body is pretty similar to the medial aspect, so I'm not going to go on to talk any more about that. I'm going to put the wings down. So standout feature are the wings. Now the wings are made of a material, I don't know if you can see, to accentuate the wings, it's stitched to give it real shape and to give it real structure. And they have done it double-sided. They are focused on the detail, as you can see. Now these, if you decide it is too loud, they can come off. They have the same eye stay as the actual body of the sneaker. So you can just pull the sneakers out and put it to the side if it's too much. My personal opinion is, if you buy the wings, you got to wear the wings. You got to let this sneaker fly. You can't, keep it trapped. Shocking pun, I know. But yes, so as in the name, these are the wings. Now the wings, once set, do come down right to the midsole, as you can see. The posterior aspect of this sneaker. Now the posterior aspect of this sneaker probably is the most calm part of the sneaker. Features the cream midsole, which then goes into this deep green, and then to all intensive purposes we have a uniform block, if you can call that uniform. Well, it's uniform dollar bill, just everywhere. The material and the patterns are uniform, and that kind of makes the back of the sneaker fade a bit. Now this is a very loud sneaker, so it needs some regions where I guess you turn down the volume a bit. But if you look at the back of this forum, look how much more texture is present just because of the different use of materials and colors. There is so much going on with this sneaker. I don't think you could really put any more into it, which is kind of one of the downsides, because I think one of the beautiful things about the Forum 84 High is that it has so many details in the texture or the aesthetics of the sneaker. It bodes well to different colors in the upper, as long as those colors are complementary. So like they're all pastel, like in example of this forum, you notice the different colors, they're kind of all fitting. Okay, now let's look at the outsole. Notice the outsole is again that cream with a bright green target. And the outsole is very similar to my other forum, which has a red target. It has the Adidas signs that are kind of embossed all over the heel with Adidas in both directions. People, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know. What are my thoughts on these sneakers? I think these sneakers are still on the right side of edgy, if I'm honest with you. I was apprehensive. Most of the sneakers I review tend to be sneakers I like, which is why I tend to keep most of them. And this one was one of those decisions that was a bit, I was on the fence. Having them in hand, actually feeling the materials, seeing how well it's been put together, appreciating the accents of leather that are on these sneakers, the build, and the fact that it is a forum just tipped me over the edge to say these are keepers, and these, given the right occasion, are going to look fly. People, if you've enjoyed this video, do your boy a solid and drop me a like. Your likes help me to grow this channel, help me to continue to bring you this content, the stuff that you love. So support your boy and drop me that like. In addition, do not forget to subscribe. I have plenty more sneakers to get through, lots of content coming to you guys. So support your boy and subscribe so you don't miss that. What you guys are going to see next are what these sneakers actually look like on feet. People, have a blessed week. Life Surge out. Love.